Hello, my name is Scott Lee, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to present to you one of the most exciting concepts I have ever come across. This is a life-changing opportunity for anyone who will just pay attention. We're going to talk about the life cycle of anger. It begins with a precipitating event. Something happens, from somebody cuts me off in traffic to she says this to want those kids to something starts. And what happens next is that I pass judgment of some kind. And my judgment says they're wrong and I'm right. I have never been angry when I wasn't also absolutely certain I was right. And being right takes me to anger. So if you'll look at it that way, judgment is the grandmother of anger, because I have to judge to be right, to be angry. And the problem with anger is anger has a tremendous amount of negative energy. I call it anger's energy. And what that does is it sends me into doing inappropriate things or saying inappropriate things, which I later have to make amends for and apologize for, and I feel like an idiot and, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. Followed by, I don't ever get rid of all of that energy. I keep some of it. And it's called resentment. The word resent, as you probably know, comes from the Latin. Re prefix means again, like reread, something you do another time. And sentire means to feel. When I resent, I re-sentire, I re-feel old anger. And that's what that amounts to. Resentment is keeping some of the old anger. And then eventually, or maybe very soon, I have another precipitating event, and here we go again. And as I do that, this continues to build. And what I wind up with is road rage. Something as insignificant as somebody cutting me off in traffic. What's the big deal? We all make mistakes like that. And I go nuts and follow him 3 exits past my exit, signaling to him that he's number one with me. Terribly inappropriate. And it never serves me well. Anger's energy has never served me well. This workshop that I have been doing for years has changed lives. And here are the things that it does. It shrinks and eventually gets rid of virtually all of this old anger. We have a process for that. We have a process that teaches how to get out of the judgment business. As I said before, judgment is the grandmother of anger. If I don't judge, I don't get right. I don't get right, I don't get angry. But we begin by bleeding off some of this energy. I've got a very specific method that I use to literally bleed off some of that physical energy so that we can do these other things. I am so excited to have had the chance to present this to you. I hope you'll contact me, because everyone needs this. Everyone builds up some of this old anger. We all build it up, from can you believe we elected them to won't that idiot get out of my way, to won't she shut up about them. Everybody builds it up. And I can show you how to bleed it off so that none of this stuff never happens. We break that life cycle here, and none of the rest ever happens. Thanks for your time and attention.